Good morning, Miss Dian.
Good morning, Miss
Okay.
Destiriza.
Will we to start? Kita mulai?
Sure.
Oh, oke. Oke. Ya, izin Bapak Ibu kita mulai ya. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Welcome to Bestie Belajar English every Tuesday melalui e-learning. Greeting to all of us, salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Bestie lover, thank you for participation. We meet again in third second, maaf, we meet again in third batch series H of Bestie. I'm Desti Ristasari Steviani. It's honor for me being here today as a moderator. Terima kasih Bapak Ibu atas partisipasinya. Kita ketemu lagi pada batch ketiga, seri ke-8. Besti, hari ini Selasa, dengan senang sekali saya, Desti Ristasari Steviani, akan menjadi moderator untuk Besti hari ini. First of all, let's say Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. All praise to Allah Almighty for giving us the opportunity together today. Secondly, my salawat and salam for our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has given all goodness in the world. Honorable Bunda Dr. Insinyur Desniarti MM, as Head of Department of Human Resources Development of West Sumatra Province. Dear Miss Dian Purnamasari MPD, as your speaker today, and dear all Bestie lovers. Without further ado, we'll begin our Bestie with opening speech from keynote speaker, Bunda Dr. Insinyur Desniarti MM. Please, Bunda.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable Head of Government Institution of West Sumatra Province, Honorable Speaker and Moderator of today's series, Bestie lover, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished audience. Thank you for joining us today in Bestie Belajar English setiap Tuesday melalui e-learning holding by BPSDM of West Sumatra Province. We are now in 2024 where English skill is not only additional skill for some people anymore but is a must-have skill for everybody. Realizing the importance of English language especially for public servants in order to support their job. BPSDM of West Sumatra Province organized a program called BESTIE where every public servant in West Sumatra Province can upgrade their English skill by online via Zoom meeting. Now in 2024, BESTIE program come back with more specific topic with its TOEFL preparation. This TOEFL preparation will consist of 40 length series divided into 4 batches. Started with basic material in TP1 and will getting more complex as we go on to TP2, TP3 and finally at TP4. In order to get the best result, we hope all of you will join this program from the beginning until the end, because for BESTIE 2024, where we have ongoing topic that related to each other. We are very happy with your enthusiasm in last week's series. There were many of you that interacted actively with our speaker and also participate in chat Zoom meeting. We hope this spirit will continue until the last batch at the end of the year. We also like to say thank you to STBA Prayoga team who coming back again as our speaker in BESTIE 2024. In learning process, we still using LMS, pre-test and post-test in each series. To any of you who are not on LMS yet, please join on LMS registration link as soon as possible. because of learning materials and assignment were uploaded on LMS. 4 cats rolling under the table, 3 cats then stop and rest. BESTIE 2024 is all about TOEFL. Let's join and ask the test. Bukit Tinggi punya jam gadang, London punya Big Ben. Ayo ikuti BESTIE Selasa pagi sampai siang. Semoga skill bahasa Inggris kita semakin keren. By saying Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, let's start today's series in BESTIE. Hopefully Allah SWT give His blessing for our lesson today. Thank you. Keep spirit. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay. Thank you, Bunda. My God bless for you, kidness. And now, Bestie lovers, we are entering our main session with Miss Dian Purnamasari with the topic simple tenses. Simple sentences about future perfect and future perfect progressive. Future perfect tenses about ungkapan untuk memprediksi suatu kegiatan yang diprediksi sudah selesai di masa depan. Kemudian kalau future perfect progressive atau biasa kita kenal dengan future perfect continuous tense, itu membahas tentang menjelaskan sesuatu yang sedang berlangsung dan durasi, menyatakan tentang durasi yang akan terjadi di masa depan. Nanti kita bahas bersama dengan Miss Dian selengkapnya, karena ini ingat-ingat pelajaran waktu SMA ini Miss Dian. Mohon maaf itu yang saya ingat gitu ya. Nanti mohon dijelaskan kembali benar apa tidak. Yang diingat kalau ngomong future pasti kita menggunakan basicnya future, will, have, dan verb 3, begitu kalau tidak salah rumusnya. Kalau future perfect progressive itu membahasnya kalau basicnya itu adalah will have been verb ing, karena bicara hari ini dan yang akan datang begitu. Tapi itu biasanya berhubungan dengan durasi. Nanti mohon dijelaskan ya Miss Dian benar apa tidak yang saya pahami tentang materi ini. Oke, let's greet our wonderful speaker. Hello Miss Dian, how are you today?
Great, thank you for asking. How about you, Miss Desti?
I am, Alhamdulillah, saya baik-baik saja hari ini dan sehat. Oke, untuk tidak memperpanjang waktu, kita sudah kenal semua dengan Miss Dian. Silahkan Miss Dian untuk menyampaikan materi. Silahkan Miss Dian.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Bapak Ibu. Good morning, everybody. I hope you are in good condition, even though we are still fasting for today. But I hope you can focus on our topic today, as what Miss Desi said before, that we are going to talk about 2 topics, future perfect and also future perfect continuous. All right, let me share the screen. All right, Bapak Ibu. So the first topic that we are going to talk about is about future perfect tense. So yes, Miss Desi, future perfect tense is all talk about an event that will be completed before a specific time in the future. So because we talk about the future, it means that it haven't happened yet, belum terjadi, hasn't happened yet. Therefore, kita tambahkan perfect, which means that there will be completed in a specific time, but it's in the future. Tapi selesainya itu di masa yang akan datang. So, therefore, we use future, makanya ada will nanti, and perfect, ada have plus verb 3. That is the point of the future and also the point of perfect. Okay, Bapak Ibu, let's talk about what is it actually. So the future perfect is actually use will or will not, or we can use like want here as the shortened form, and also have plus past participle as the verb free. Now here we have Bapak Ibu. We do not use has karena dia setelah will dan yaitu modals. Walaupun will-nya ditambahkan not, kita tetap menggunakan have. Itu pertanda perfectnya. So it is used to talk about something that will be completed before a specific time in the future. So we talk about something that hasn't happened yet and it will be finished, it will be completed in the future. This is an example of the idea about future perfect. For example, the sentence is, I will have finished dinner by the time she calls me tonight. Or we can use by the time she calls me tonight, I will have finished dinner. It means that misalnya kita jam 6 selesai makan malam. Dan dia mau menelpon jam 8 malam. Nah, jadi kegiatan she will call me itu akan berlangsung di masa depan. Sekarang kan belum jam 6 sore nih Bapak Ibu, sekarang masih pagi, jam 9 misalnya. Nah, dinnernya nanti jam 6. Dia akan menelpon jam 8. Dua-duanya dinner and call itu belum terjadi. Haven't happened yet. Nah, di sini konteksnya kita harus menggunakan future karena belum terjadi. That's why we use will. Kemudian karena dia akan terjadi di masa depan dalam konteks waktunya yang akan juga selesai di masa depan, makanya kita pakai perfect. Makanya di sini kita pakai have plus verb 3. Have finished and then dinner. By the time itu adalah salah satu time signal untuk menyatakan future perfect. Nah, setelah by the time kita menggunakan simple future. So she calls me tonight. Or we can use by the time she calls me tonight. Tapi kalau menggunakan by the time atau seperti connectors yang lain, seperti although, even though, dan yang lain, itu pakai koma kita di tengah baru independent clause-nya. I will have finished dinner. For example, in the conversation, I can give you this example: Sally and Mary. So is 8 good for you? For example, Sally wanna call Mary at 8. So Sally asked Mary about, is it okay to call you at 8 p.m.? Makanya kalimatnya jadi begini Bapak Ibu, is 8 good for you? Or will you be eating dinner? Now this is the future continuous that you have already talked about last week. And Mary says like, 8 is perfect. I will have finished dinner by then. It means that I will have finished dinner by the time you call me. Kalau kita bikin by the time, kalimatnya jadinya seperti itu. I will have finished dinner by the time you call me. Jadi saya sudah akan selesai makan malam ketika kamu menelpon. That is what it means by the context here, Bapak Ibu. Okay, another example. Will you have gone to bed when I get back? Will you have gone to bed when I get back? It means that this is a question, so that's why we use will di depan karena ini pertanyaan. But it is still use the future perfect because something that will happen in the future and also finish in the future. Will you have gone to bed when I get back? Here I give the red color as the sign of the future perfect, Bapak Ibu. We use will, we use have, and verb 3. Gone comes from go. Go, went, gone, right? Meaning that maybe I will go to bed at 10 and then you will go home at 11. So that's why I ask you, will you have gone to bed when I get back? Because usually you go to bed at 10. Jadi semuanya dua-dua kegiatannya, go to bed and go home, will happen in the future. Tapi ada waktunya. Jadi kalau kita pulang jam 11, otomatis jam 10 biasanya sudah tidur, orang rumah sudah tidur misalnya, makanya pertanyaannya jadi, will you have gone to bed? Apakah kamu akan sudah tidur ketika saya kembali? Karena biasanya tidurnya jam 10, sedangkan saya kembalinya jam 11 malam. So those two activities happen in the future, Bapak Ibu. That's why we use the future perfect. Okay, or another example. The guest comes at 8 p.m. I will have finished cooking by then. You can say like, I will have finished cooking by the time the guests come. Oh, it should be the guests come, ya. Bapak Ibu, sorry. It is not the guest comes, karena guestnya di sini plural, jadi comes harusnya not comes. It means that the guest will come at 8 and I will finish cooking at 7. Dua-duanya belum terjadi. Haven't happened yet. So since it haven't happened yet, and we talk about something in the future, therefore we use the will. And since it will happen in the future, it will finish in the future, saya tuh akan selesai masak jam 7 malam, dan sekarang masih jam 9 pagi, dan tamu akan datang jam 8. Jadi ketika tamu datang, saya sudah selesai memasak. That what it means by future perfect, Bapak Ibu. Okay, so I have some characteristics that you can use to identify whether it is future perfect or not. The first one is use have as the modal between subject and verb. Jadi apapun subjeknya, kalau misalnya kita di present, kan sebelumnya ada I, you, they, we, 4 subjek itu yang bisa kita gunakan dengan have. Sedangkan she, he, it kita bisa gunakan dengan has. So I have an umbrella, she has an umbrella. Tapi di konteks future perfect, di konteks future, kita menggunakan have untuk semua subjek Bapak Ibu. Kenapa? Karena dia setelah will. Will itu adalah modal. Setelah modals kita harus ke verb base. Verb dasarnya. Verb dasarnya dari have atau has itu adalah have Bapak Ibu, not has. Walaupun satunya misalnya bilang pakai has. Tapi kalau konteks setelah modals, modalnya bisa will, would, may, might, shall, should, and can, could, and blah blah blah. Setelahnya kita tetap menggunakan verb base, verb dasarnya. Nah, verb dasar di sini yang kita pakai adalah have karena kita mau pakai perfect. Nah, since perfect itu present perfect ataupun past perfect, ciri-cirinya akan menggunakan verb 3. Karena verb 3 tidak bisa berdiri sendiri, makanya kita harus pakai have untuk membantu dia bisa ada verb 3. Verb 3 ini khusus Bapak Ibu tidak seperti verb 1 dan verb 2 yang bisa tiba-tiba muncul setelah subjek tanpa ada temannya. For example, I sit. Kalau misalnya verb 1, kalau verb 2 kan I sat. Tapi kalau misalnya verb 3-nya tidak bisa I sat. Nggak bisa kayak gitu. Jadi harus pakai have-nya dulu. Now, in this example, I use, don't worry, I will have finished by breakfast when you come. So here, we use have as the modal between the subject I and will and the verb as finished. Jadi have di sini kalaupun diganti, don't worry, she will tetap menggunakan have. She will have finished by breakfast when you come. Jadi apapun subjek di sini tetap kita menggunakan have. The next characteristic is using time signals. Jadi time signalsnya ada banyak. You can use by or by the time. Or you can say in a day's time, in 2 months time, in 5 years, and blah, blah, blah. Yang artinya tetap at the end of this period, itu kegiatannya selesai. Setelah itu kegiatannya tidak ada lagi. By the time, by this jam itu. Misalnya di example kita, they will have completed the English course by May. Jadi May adalah batas akhir kegiatannya, by May. Jadi May kegiatannya selesai. The context is, now is still April. Makanya konteks kita karena May-nya belum datang, belum terjadi, we use the future. Tapi karena dia selesai di bulan Mei, makanya kita menggunakan future perfect. Suatu kegiatan yang berakhir di masa depan. So the context here, now is still April, Bapak Ibu baru tanggal 2. And the context is, they will have completed the English course by May. Contohnya seperti itu. Or you can say by the time. Tapi kalau by the time setelahnya harus ada phrase-nya. Kalau by May, kalau by saja boleh langsung noun-nya. And then the third characteristic is using verb 3 as the past participle. Yes, we use verb 3 karena kita mau pakai perfect tense. So the past participle here that I use is I won't have written. So the past participle is written, Bapak Ibu. Di sini kalimat kita menggunakan negative. I will not have. Bisa disingkat menjadi won't. I won't have written all the reports by next week, for example. So written here is the verb free comes from write. We cannot use I won't have wrote contohnya. Nggak bisa karena setelah have harus pakai verb 3. Tidak bisa verb 2 apalagi verb 1. So here if we talk about the longer sentence, I will not have written all the reports. Nah, written here we use the verb be karena setelah have. Okay, that is all three characteristics. Now let's see the pattern of the future perfect tense. So here the pattern is we use subject and will plus have and plus participle and also the time signal. You can use like by this evening or by the time or by May or by 2025, for example. So you can use any future signals, but still to talk about something that have already completed in the future. In this sentence, in this affirmative sentence or positive sentence, we use like will and have. He will have done it by this evening, for example. So will here, even though we use he, but after will, we still use have. So he will have, we do not use he will has done, but we still use he will have done it by this evening. You can change by this evening by tomorrow morning, for example, or by next week or by May. So any time signals that is used in the future. Or for the negative part, we can use like he will not. So we put the not after will, not after have. So the sentence is not the he will have not done, not like that, but we put the will up, we put the not after will. He will not have done it by this evening, or he won't have done it by this evening. And for the context of interrogative sentence, we use the will first, we use the modal first. Will he have done, and still we use have, even though have datangnya setelah he, tidak setelah will. Tapi konteksnya di sini tetap future perfect, tetap menggunakan verb base, yaitu have. Jadi walaupun setelah he, kita tetap menggunakan have, tidak pakai has. Termasuk dalam konteks interrogative sentence. Will he have done it by this evening? Or you can change, will they have done it by this evening? Will she have done it by this evening? Will Mary have done it by this evening? So all the subject used here are using have, not using has. Okay, Bapak Ibu. Let's try to change the sentences into the future perfect. I hope that you can get it. Yang tadi penjelasan tadi semoga Bapak Ibu bisa. Let's talk about changing the sentences. Okay, I will give you one example. The sentence, don't worry, I will have finished my breakfast when you come. The negative form is, I will not have finished my breakfast when you come. Or the interrogative sentence, will you have finished breakfast when I come? So here, if the sentence is positive, I will have finished. If the sentence is negative, I will not have finished. But if the sentence is interrogative, will you have finished? All right, Bapak Ibu. Okay, now let's see, Bapak Ibu, I want your participation. So I will know you get the point or not. Can somebody change the second sentence? They will have completed the English course by May. Can you change it into negative forms? Bapak Ibu, can somebody please? Change the sentence into negative. They will have completed the English course by May. Can somebody, Bapak Ibu? You can raise your hand or you may open your microphone. Mhm. Somebody please. Okay, let me ask. Um, oh, I can see.
Sudah ada yang nulis itu, Miss, di kolom chat, Miss.
Oh, in the chat. Oh, okay. Bapak Ibunya malu-malu ngomong langsung ya. All right. Let's see. Mr. Arna say they will not have completed the English course by May. Yes. And will they have completed the English course by May? Miss Ranti, will they have completed the English course by May? All right. How about the negative form, Miss Ranti? Where is Mr. Arnas? Mr. Arnas, where are you? Can you open your microphone or maybe your camera so we can see you? No? Okay. Oh, let's see. Okay, let's see the chat again. Miss Ranti is Kasari. Yep. Oh, Miss Helneliza. Yes, Miss Hel. Miss Helneliza. Can you open your microphone, please, Ibu? Ah, yes.
Okay.
Let's try, Ibu.
Okay, I'll try. They will not have completed the English course by May.
Yes, great. And then the interrogative.
Yes. Will they have completed the English course by May?
Yes, great. Thank you, Ibu. Intonasi juga betul. Will they have completed the English course by May? Intonasi Ibu juga betul. So when we ask someone, intonasinya biasanya naik. Kalau pertanyaannya adalah yes atau no question. Kalau pertanyaannya will you, berarti jawabannya hanya yes atau no ya, Bapak Ibu. Tidak berupa ada jawaban lain gitu. Thank you, Ibu Helmeliza.
Okay. Only one.
You can do number 2, Ibu.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's try.
Continuous.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. I will have written all the reports by next week.
Great. And
I
then the
won't
interrogative.
have written all the reports by next week.
Yes.
Will you have written all the reports by next week?
Yes. Thank you, Ibu. Both of them are correct. Will you have written all the reports by next week? Jadi apakah kamu akan menyelesaikan atau selesai menulis laporannya minggu depan? So the context is future, minggu depan. And then kegiatan menulis reportnya, menyelesaikan laporannya sudah selesai di masa depan. That's why we use the future perfect, Bapak Ibu. Thank you, Ibu Helmeliza. Let's see, they will not have completed. Yes. Yes, Ibu Sophia Erni juga betul. Right, let's see. Now I have the next one. Now, the simple present verb is used in the dependent clause of the future perfect, Bapak Ibu. So, di sini kalimatnya, my mother will not have finished dinner by the time my dad arrives. Nah, konteks yang saya pakai di sini simple present adalah yang setelah by the time, Bapak Ibu. So you can use kalau contohnya tadi by May, by next week, by tomorrow, for example, itu kan berupa langsung noun-nya. Tapi kalau misalnya kita pakai by the time dan setelahnya ada mau bikin kalimat lagi, itu namanya dependent clause. Jadi kalimatnya yang tidak bisa berdiri sendiri. Karena kalau misalnya kita penggal, ini kalimatnya kan penggalnya di setelah by the time. By the time my dad arrives. Nah, untuk konteks setelah by the time, apapun bentuknya itu dependent clause, itu baru tergantung kepada subjeknya, karena kita mau pakai simple present. Jadi kalau misalnya di sini konteks subjeknya adalah my dad itu adalah he, jadi kita harus pakai simple present yang mana verbnya harus menggunakan s, karena harus sama-sama singular form. Jadi my dad arrives. So in this context, my mother will not have finished dinner by the time my dad arrives. Nggak bisa kita pakai my mother will not have finished dinner by the time my dad arrives. Nggak bisa Bapak Ibu, karena harus konteksnya pakai simple present dan my dad itu adalah third person singular. Begitu juga kalau misalnya diubah subjeknya. My mother will not have finished dinner by the time I arrive. Jadi I arrive di sini bentuknya adalah plural form, namun subjeknya adalah singular I, tapi tetap kalau I itu tidak menggunakan S. Jadi kalau I, you, we, they, kita pakainya verb satu. Kalau she, he, it menggunakan S. Setelah by the time, karena sebelum by the time kita mau pakai future perfect, Bapak Ibu. You get it, Bapak Ibu? Ada pertanyaan sampai di sini, Bapak Ibu? Is there any question until this part? No? So far so good? Atau Bapak Ibu kalau mau di chat juga boleh. Silahkan. Not then we will continue. Let's try to fill in the blank, Bapak Ibu. So I have a question. Nah, can somebody, Bapak Ibu, tell me the answer for this question? Remember, setelah by the time, atau setelah before, atau setelah when, atau setelah by, kita menggunakan present, simple present, dan sebelumnya kita pakai future perfect. Can somebody try? Atau menggunakan di kolom chat, atau Bapak Ibu mau kontribusi di kolom chat juga boleh. Can somebody try to answer the first question? I have two questions on our screen. Okay, Ibu, is it Ibu or Bapak? I'm sorry, I cannot see you. Ibu or Bapak Fadlianti? It's supposed to be Ibu, ya. Ibu, do you raise your hand? Can you answer the question, please?
Okay, Miss Nian, can I answer the question?
Yeah, sure. Bu Nova, welcome. Long time no see you.
I try.
All right.
Saskia will not receive her package before she moves to Korea.
Can you repeat one more time, Ibu?
Saskia will not have received her package before she moves to Korea.
Great, super. So we should use the future perfect. She will not receive. Yes, we use the ending. Thank you, Ibu Nova. Her package before she moves to Korea. So we use move plus s, moves to Korea, because we use the simple present. And before we use the future perfect, will not have received. So remember, we put the not after will, not after have. Right. Thank you, Bu Nova. Let's try the second one. They will blah blah blah. Ibu Dila Ariasvika, please.
They will have been at your home when the pizza comes.
They will have been at your home when the pizza comes.
Comes.
Okay. We use the pizza itu singular ya, Ibu ya?
Yeah.
Yes, the food. Kalau makanannya itu satu porsi berarti singular form. So the pizza comes, and they will have been. Nah, we use be here, Bapak Ibu. Nah, berubah setelah have-nya itu be-nya berubah menjadi been. Kalau verb 2-nya kan menjadi was atau were. Sedangkan verb satunya adalah is am are, verb dua adalah be-nya adalah was and were, dan verb tiganya adalah been. That's why the sentence is they will have been at your home when the pizza comes. Let's see the next one. Is it right or wrong? Which one is right and which one is the wrong sentence, Bapak Ibu? Which one is the correct sentence and which one is the incorrect sentence? Mhm. Somebody guess, Bapak Ibu, which one is your answer? Yang mana yang benar, yang mana yang salah? By next week.
Ya, foto lah, Pak. Pakai cuci ngomong apa?
Aduh.
Aku
Wrong sentence.
Yes, Miss Helnaliza, Ibu Helnaliza wanna answer? Okay.
The number one is wrong sentence and number two is true.
It's true. Okay. Can you tell us the reason, Ibu, kenapa yang nomor satunya betul menurut Ibu ini?
Because
Nomor satunya salah, sorry. Nomor satunya
yes,
salah ya, Bu, ya?
because being
Number one is wrong.
we use the have after will.
We use have after will. And we use the verb free after have. Yes.
Will have seen because verb three is
Verb free, yes. Thank you, Ibu. So use Hassan will have seen all the fine mosques in Palestine. So we use seen here kan bentuknya dari see saw seen is the verb free, and we use the will. After the will we use have and seen. Meanwhile, the first sentence, he will being seen. We cannot use being after will, Bapak Ibu. If you want to use the continuous tense, you need to use been first. Will have been being, for example. Nah, nanti itu kita talk about the future perfect continuous. Okay, so the correct one is the number two. Yes. Okay, now I have 5 questions to fill in the blanks, Bapak Ibu. Can you try to answer the first question, Bapak Ibu? Kalau ada Bapak Ibu yang bisa open your mic or open your video cam, it will be better. Tapi kalau tidak, Bapak Ibu silahkan menulis jawabannya di kolom chat. You can raise your hand, Bapak Ibu, if you want to ask question. You can answer the first question. Okay, Bapak Arnas. She will have gone when you come to her apartment tonight. Yes. She will have gone when you come to her apartment tonight. Okay, she will have gone. Great. Number 1 is she will have gone when you come to her apartment tonight. How about number 2? Ibu Helnaliza want to answer number 2?
okay. Number two, when the prisoner is released, he will have been in prison for 7 years.
For 7 years. Kita nggak pakai will has, Ibu?
Will have been.
Will have been.
Will
Bukan
have
pakai will
been.
has been. Yes.
Will
Tetap.
have been.
Yes. Kita tetap pakai have, tidak pakai has, walaupun konteksnya subjeknya adalah he. Yes. Thank you, Ibu Annalisa.
You're welcome.
How about number 3? Ibu Dila?
Mrs. Smith will have opened the public speaking competition in Java Hotel by tomorrow.
Yes, thank you. Miss Smith will have opened the public speaking competition in Java Hotel by tomorrow. Nah, di sini konteksnya setelah by pakai tomorrow. Tapi kalau yang nomor 2, when the prisoner is released, nah ini konteksnya pasif ya Bapak Ibu, makanya pakai to be dan verb 3. And then number 4. They blah 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 build a new building by next year. Alright, let's see, raise your hand. Okay, Ibu Dila again.
Uh, they will have built the new building by next year.
Yes. How can you spell build, Bapak Ibu Dila?
Build at the end is T,
T, yes.
not D.
Karena pronounnya hampir sama ya Ibu, build,
Yeah.
build. Nah, tapi kita pakai yang build verb 3 dengan ending T, B-U-I-L-T. Yes. Okay. The last question, Bapak Ibu. By the time Eid Mubarak is over, Betty, Ibu Hanliza.
Okay. Number 4.
Yeah, number 5, please, Ibu.
Astagfirullah. Number 5. Okay.
Yes.
Number 5. By the time Eid Mubarak is over, Betty will have spent all the money she has saved.
Saved. Yes, will have spent. Gimana? How about the spelling, Ibu? What is the difference between the spelling?
S-T-E-N-T.
S-T-E-N-T. Just the same with build. We have the ending, the different ending. Build with the, and spend with the, and the verb 3 by using the ending. T ending. All right. Thank you, Ibu.
Welcome.
Yes. Nah, ini jawabannya ya Bapak Ibu, nanti bisa dilihat. Kalau Bapak Ibu tadi ada yang tidak keep up dengan kegiatan kita, so you can check it again. Okay, so let's see. How about this one? I have multiple choice here. Typical of TOEFL questions. Multiple choice, the first one, the structure. What do you think is the correct answer? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? Which one do you think is the correct answer, Bapak Ibu? Miss Dila say B? Yeah. How about the other, Bapak Ibu? What is your answer for this one? Okay, Ibu Atia also B, Ibu Risa also B. How about Miss Nova? Miss Nova Rahman, what is your answer, Miss?
I think the correct answer is B.
B2.
Same with Miss Dila.
Okay, since we use the future perfect, therefore our answer is B. Yes, we have finished all the appetizers. Remember, by the time, setelah by the time-nya, kita pakai simple present. So, makanya di sini pakai Sarah arrives, karena Sarah-nya itu adalah third person singular. Dan meanwhile the guest, walaupun guest-nya satu, walaupun guest-nya lebih dari satu, kita tetap pakai will, dan setelahnya pakai have. Let's see the second question. What is your answer for this one, Bapak Ibu? Is it A? Is it B? C now? Okay. More than four participants say C. C. Okay. 6 participants say C. Okay. So all of the participants say C. Still have built. Since we have the future perfect, by next summer, they will plus have plus verb 3. Jadi yang memenuhi itu adalah C. They will have built. Thank you, Bapak Ibu. Next one. By the end of the year, she blah 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 her degree in computer science. Okay, D. D. Are you sure, Bapak Ibu? The answer is D. Okay. By the end of the year, she will have obtained her degree in computer science. Kira-kira ada nggak Bapak Ibu yang bisa menjelaskan konteksnya? Maksudnya apa nih kalimatnya? Can you try? By the end of the year, ini belum terjadi. Apa maksudnya she will have obtained her degree in computer science? Itu maksudnya apa? Di luar konteks formulanya, polanya. Tapi kalau maksudnya apa kira-kira Bapak Ibu? Somebody explain, please. Miss Dila?
Before the end of the year, she will get the degree.
She
Maybe.
will, yes.
Yeah.
Jadi konteksnya, the context is, I will get my degree at the end of the year. Nah, tapi karena kegiatannya selesai nih at the end of the year, makanya kita pakai by the end of the year. Jadi paling lama end of the year, I will get my degree. She will get her degree. So she will have obtained her degree in computer science because we use by the end of the year. Jadi kegiatannya selesai pada saat akhir tahun, paling lama.
Menjelang
Makanya kita
akhir
pakai
tahun.
yes. Terakhirnya itu pokoknya akhir tahun kegiatannya sudah selesai. Jadi saya sudah dapat degree in computer science di akhir tahun. Jadi karena kegiatannya selesai di akhir tahun, yang mana itu masih in the future, makanya kita menggunakan future perfect tense. Seperti itu. Thank you, Miss Dila. Let's see the next one, Bapak Ibu. Sekarang by the time we get to the cinema, the movie, sekarang ada already. Di mana kita taruh already-nya? Apakah will have already atau will already have? Atau will be already started? Or will already start? Where can we put already? Oh, most of the participants say A, will have already started. Jadi kita taruh already-nya setelah have, bukan sebelum have. Do you think? Bapak Ibu? Okay, A. So when we use already or just, only biasanya, nah we put it after have. Jadi makanya di sini kita pakai already setelah have, bukan already dulu baru have-nya. Jadi ini already ini kan hanya penambahan, only additional information, tidak mempengaruhi makna apa-apa. Therefore kita taruhnya setelah have-nya sebelum verb 3. So therefore the answer is will have already started. Yeah, which means that ketika kita sampai di bioskop, movie-nya sudah akan mulai. Jadi movie-nya sudah akan mulai. The next one. This is the last one. By next Monday, they see. Okay. See, most of the participants say see. Okay. More say see. More participants say see. All right. Okay. So here in the context, by next Monday, hasn't happened yet, karena Senin depan, they will have finalized all the arrangements for the conference. Jadi selesai arrangementnya akan selesai di next Monday. Therefore, we can use will have finalized. Okay, so C is the correct answer. Now let's identify the error, Bapak Ibu. Can you identify the error in 5 sentences here? Errornya di mana? Ini ada kesalahannya Bapak Ibu. Setiap kalimat ini ada kesalahannya. Can you identify the first error? Has?
I think yes, Miss Dian.
Oh, Mr. Teddy, welcome.
Okay, sorry, I'm late.
Alright.
I think will has.
Will has. It should be?
Has. Will have.
Will have, yes.
By
Correct.
the end of this month, he will have completed his novel.
Yes, great. He will have completed his novel. Even though we use he there, but after he will, we still use have, not has. Number 2, please, Bapak Ibu. Okay, di chatnya juga has. You also answer has. Yep. Number 2. What's your answer?
Prepare.
Prepare. As what Mr. Anna say. So the sentence, why do we use prepared?
Should be in a past participle.
Past participle. So prepare here is the verb what? Meanwhile we use verb free. So it should be will have prepared. After next week they will have been prepared. Is it the correct one?
No.
What is the correct sentence, sir? It will have been prepared.
Preparing.
Preparing? Using info? We haven't used the future perfect yet, future perfect progressive yet, sir. We still talk about the future perfect tense. Okay.
Without been.
It should be without been.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be without been. So after next week, they will have prepared for the competition. Yang nggak boleh Annalisa, what do you think, Ibu? Ibu Annalisa? Do you think so? Kira-kira jawabannya apa, Ibu? Number 2. Okay, you didn't follow? Okay. So number 2, it should be after next week, they will have prepared for the competition. Let's move to number 3. Tomorrow, apa yang salah ini?
Can I, Miss Dian?
Yes, Ms. Tova, sure.
Number 3, tomorrow I will have studied for my exam for 3 hours.
Yes, thank you, Miss. So I will have studied, not using been. Dua-dua itu verb 3-nya. Been juga, studied juga. Okay, thank you, Miss Nova. How about number 4, Bapak Ibu? Pak Abrar from Kemenak, mau coba Bapak? Number 4.
By the time you will arrive, the party will by the time you will arrive
By the time you will arrive, sir? Are you sure?
You will have arrived Huh?
Kita
Am I
pakai
right?
simple present. We use simple present, sir, after by the time.
By the time.
Without will.
Yeah. By the time you arrive, by the time you arrive, the party will have started.
Yes, that's it, sir. By the time you arrive, the party will have started. Thank you, sir. How about number 5, Bapak Ibu? After she will have finished her exam, she will go on vacation. That is the correct one. And after, by the time, after, setelah by the time, setelah by the end, for example. Setelah before, kita pakai simple present. Dan setelahnya, for the independent clause, kita pakai future perfect. Five, Bapak Ibu. And the chat box, Ibu Mida has finished. So after she will has finished. You're sure, Bu Mida? Because we use the simple present. Setelah after, we use simple present form, so we can use after she has finished. No. Nggak bisa pakai itu, sorry. After she finished her exams.
After she finishes her exams, she will have gone on vacation.
Sedikit lagi, Bu.
After she
finished
her exam, she
yes,
will have gone on vacation.
We use the simple present karena di situ ada she, berarti kita harus pakai we need to add as ending after finish. So it should be
After she
finishes.
She will have gone on vacation.
After she finishes her exams, jadi finish, yes, ada es endingnya. She finishes her exams, she will go on vacation. She will have gone on vacation. Jadi there are 2 mistakes on that question number 5. After she finishes her exams, she will have gone on vacation. That is the correct sentence. Okay, any question about future perfect, Bapak Ibu? Yes, Mr. Abrar.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm late.
Yeah.
I want to hear simple
present.
Simple present in Indonesian, in the short statement Indonesia. Perbuatan yang akan telah berlalu, gimana?
Oh, the future perfect. Future perfect kegiatan yang akan telah terjadi di masa depan.
Yang akan telah
terjadi di masa depan. Telah selesai di masa depan ya, Bapak.
Tapi akan ya, akan telah selesai.
Jadi kalau misalnya konteksnya kita coba, nah kita yang ini ya Bapak ya. By next Monday, they will have finalized all the arrangement. Jadi hari Senin depan itu arrangementnya sudah selesai gitu Bapak.
Mereka akan menyelesaikan
arrangementnya.
Oke.
Jadi akan telah selesai di masa depan. Jadi karena dia telah selesai tapi di masa depan, kan kalau telah itu biasanya kan pakainya perfect ya Bapak. Jadi karena dia terjadinya itu di masa yang akan datang, makanya kita pakai future. Makanya harus ada will-nya.
Oke, thanks a lot.
Oke, alright sir. Kita coba lanjut Bapak Ibu ke future perfect progressive atau future perfect continuous tense. Nah, ini Kegiatannya tetap di masa depan, still talk about something in the future, but it will continue up until a point in the future. Jadi masih berlanjut sampai waktunya di masa depan. Kalau yang tadi kan selesai. The future perfect selesai, completed. But the future progressive it still continue, masih berlanjut ya kegiatannya. Since we use the progressive or continuous, ciri-cirinya, the characteristic is by using ing ending. Jadi verb 1 plus ing. Future kita pakai will, perfect kita pakai has plus verb 3, have plus verb 3, dan progressive pakai ing form. Jadi lebih panjang kalimatnya. Let's see. So when do we use the future perfect continuous or future perfect progressive? So when we talk about an action that we project ourselves forward in a time, in the future, and looking back on the duration. Jadi ada durasinya biasanya. For 1 month, for 1 year. Nah, pakai seperti itu. And the activity will have begun sometime in the past, present, or in the future. Jadi mulainya itu bisa jadi di masa lalu, bisa jadi sekarang, bisa jadi juga di masa depan, tapi masih terjadi. Ke masa depan itu masih terjadi. Jadi misalnya dari hari ini sampai besok, contohnya. Nah, hari ini kan present, atau dari kemarin sampai besok, tapi masih terjadi juga sampai waktunya, ada waktunya contohnya. Jadi bisa jadi yang penting konteksnya itu adalah still continue in the future. Tapi kalau perfect tadi telah selesai, kan dan ada tenggat waktunya by May contohnya, berarti bulan Mei selesai. Tapi kalau future begini belum tahu. In continuousnya belum tahu. Nah, contohnya seperti ini. So future perfect continuous kita bisa pakai will atau bisa pakai be going to. And pakai have, pakai verb 3 karena kita masih pakai perfect, dan pakai present participle as verb ing. The perfect here karena kita memakai continuous form of the verb, therefore we need to add the been form karena nggak bisa setelah have langsung verb ing. Jadi for the perfect tense, perfect itu ciri-cirinya adalah have plus verb 3, maka verb 3 yang kita pakai untuk membantunya adalah been, Bapak Ibu, supaya bisa kita masukkan verb ing-nya. So we'll have been informed. Misalnya we'll have been studying, we'll have been learning, we'll have been cooking. Atau pakai be going to if you want to use the verb the be going to. She is going to have been, for example, or he is going to have been cooking. Jadi lebih panjang. So the context maybe start from the past, maybe start from the present, or maybe start from the future, but still continue until the future context. Let's see. Contohnya seperti ini ya, Bapak Ibu. I will have been studying for 2 hours by the time she calls me tonight. So I will have been studying. Use will and have plus been and verb ing. I will have been studying. It is the same if you want to change it into she. She will have been. It's still the same. He will have been or it will have been. So it's still the same. By using have, whatever the subject. I will have been studying because we need to use the continuous tense. We use study plus a for 2 hours. That is the period of time. So the period of time there is 2 hours. So we have like a periodical. Jadi ada kurun waktunya for 2 hours. By the time she calls me tonight. So after by the time we still use the simple present. So in the context, at 6, for example, at 6 p.m., I will study for 2 hours. I mean, while she will call me at 8, dan mungkin setelah itu saya masih belajar. Okay, so the context from 6 until 8, I will be studying. Dari jam 6 sampai jam 8. So at 8, she will call me. So in that context, by the time she calls me tonight at 8 p.m., I will have been studying for 2 hours because I start studying from 6 p.m. Jadi jam 6 sampai jam 8 itu saya akan sedang belajar. Saya akan telah belajar. Konteksnya agak panjang. I will have been studying from 6 until 8, 2 hours for 2 hours. That is the context of it.
Kalau di sini kan nggak ada telahnya ini, kan continuous ya.
Yes.
Oke,
Akan telah sedang
belajar juga.
Yes.
Telahnya
Akan telah
itu
sedang
dari
belajar.
Dari have.
Kan sekarang kan ya dari have been.
Have been. Okay.
Jadi kan sekarang belum jam 6 sore nih Bapak. Sekarang masih jam 10 pagi contohnya. Jadi jam 6 nanti kira-kira nanti Pak Abrar belajar gitu jam 6 pagi. Jam 8 kira-kira saya akan menelpon Pak Abrar, saya ngasih tahu Pak Abrar nanti saya menelpon Bapak jam 8 ya Pak. Jadi dari jam 6 sampai jam 8 Bapak sudah memproyeksikan bahwa jam 6 sampai jam 8 Pak Abrar mau belajar gitu. Jadi ketika saya menelpon Pak Abrar jam 8, Pak Abrar telah sedang belajar 2 jam. Karena dari jam 6 ke jam 8. Jadi kegiatannya ada periodenya, ada kurun waktunya selama 2 jam itu gitu Pak. Jadi sedang belajar tapi di masa depan. Tapi sedang belajar gitu karena sampai jam 8 kan Bapak telah belajar 2 jam.
Ya.
Gitu. Another context Bapak Ibu. In August, sekarang masih bulan April. In August, I will have been working in STBA Prayoga for 9 years. The meaning is, now it's still April, Bapak Ibu, and I will still work until August, and maybe more. Dan mungkin masih lanjut, gitu. But until August, I will still work in STBA. So in the context of that sentence, kalau mau dibikin jadi satu kalimat, the sentence is, in August, I will have been working in STBA for 9 years. Kegiatannya mulai dari kapan? Dari 6 tahun yang lalu. Dari 9 tahun yang lalu, sorry. From 9 years ago. Sampai August 2024, for example. So in that context, saya sedang akan bekerja di STBA Prayoga selama 9 tahun. That is the context. So and now it's still April, Agustusnya belum datang, di masa depan, that's why we use future. Dan karena ada konteksnya, 9 tahun, have been, telah 9 tahun, sudah 9 tahun, and still working, dan masih bekerja. That's why we use continuous.
But after August, you get the new job, I think. You get the new job after
Is that a
August.
dua? I hope it's a good answer. But still, there will be a chance, right, sir? That's why I put there maybe more. Maybe more, maybe until, I don't know, until what year? All right. So the next context. So the next situation is to indicate causes in the past that led to a consequence in the future. So for example, they will be very surprised when they come home because jadi ada penyebab, ada akibatnya. They will be very surprised when they come home. That is the effect. That is the consequence. And then the cause is by using future perfect continuous. We will have been preparing the birthday party. Jadi kita sedang mempersiapkan birthday party in the future. Kapan in the future-nya? Ketika mereka pulang. Jadi dari konteksnya kita di rumah sampai mereka pulang, kita telah mempersiapkan birthday party-nya. That's why we use the future perfect continuous. We will have been preparing, Bapak Ibu. And then for the context number 2, I will be really fit when she comes because I will have been working out for 3 months. So the context there, dari bulan ini sampai 3 bulan yang akan datang bertemu dengan seseorang, saya telah sedang berolahraga sehingga saya dalam keadaan fit. Tapi itu belum terjadi karena saya bisa jadi sekarang saya belum mulai atau mungkin ini baru bulan pertama, we don't know. Jadi startingnya bisa jadi in the past, bisa di present. Oh, bisa di saya janjiannya mungkin ketemuannya itu sekitar bulan Agustus contohnya. Jadi dimulai 3 bulan sebelum bulan Agustus saya proyeksikan saya mau pergi ke gym 3 bulan. And then in that context, still talk about the future. Makanya kita pasti pakai future tense. Gitu.
Excuse me, Miss Dian.
Yes, sir.
Kayaknya dari segi bahasa kita di bahasa Indonesia, apa namanya yang kita bicarakan ini sangat jarang dipakai. Jadi untuk memahaminya memang sedikit apa ya, kita rasa-rasakan ini sense bahasanya seperti apa gitu. Jadi ketika ya seperti inilah ya kan, they will be very surprised when they come home because we will have been preparing the birthday party. Jadi ini sesuatu apa ya kejadiannya yang akan datang di waktu yang bersamaan. Nah, ini pula keadaan yang akan terjadi. Jadi kayaknya jarang kita menggunakan sense seperti itu begitu, Miss Dian.
Betul, sir.
Ya.
Di dalam konteks kita bahasa Indonesia, kalau misalnya kita mau pakai yang akan datang, ya kita pakai akan semua kan.
Oke, ya.
Kita semua pakai akan. Sedangkan dalam konteks bahasa Inggris yang kita punya 16 tenses, 16
ya.
tenses, dan ini adalah salah satu tenses yang jarang sekali digunakan karena sudah pakai future, pakai perfect, pakai continuous pula. Nah, ini sudah grammarnya memang sudah tingkat advance. Jadi konteks yang seperti ini karena kita jarang gunakan dan tidak ada padanannya dalam bahasa Indonesia, makanya ya konteksnya itu harus dirasakan. Jadi ketika konteksnya yang menggunakan future perfect continuous, diingat saja kalau misalnya kita dalam masa depan ada waktunya, ada kurun waktunya berapa lama, dan itu akan sedang terjadi dari satu masa ke masa berikutnya, misalnya dalam 1 jam, dalam 2 jam, dalam 3 jam. Nah, itu biasanya kita pakai namanya future perfect continuous. Ya, ini juga sebenarnya perdebatan, Mr. Teddy. When native speakers being asked about kenapa it itu berubahnya jadi ate, kenapa misalnya nggak jadi eat it aja, biar semuanya berdua, bertiganya itu di ending aja gitu loh. I don't know about it. Sama seperti waktu itu Miss Nina bilang, mereka juga nggak tahu kenapa alasannya itu terjadi gitu. As what we know that kita mungkin cuma punya konteksnya 3, sekarang, masa lalu, dan masa depan gitu. Sedangkan mereka punya konteksnya 16. 16 konteks. Nah, itu yang membuat karena padanannya juga tidak ada di bahasa kita. Begitu juga dengan pronunciation, beberapa huruf, misalnya beberapa kata, kita sulit untuk mempronouncekan, mengartikulate-nya karena memang tidak ada di bahasa kita, seperti bunyi huruf R. Like working, kita bisa bilangnya work, mereka bisa bilangnya working. Tapi kalau misalnya di bahasa kita kan bilangnya cuma working. Nah, itu yang tidak ada padanannya karena di Jawa kita tidak ada huruf R. Kita adanya hurufnya R semua. That's why the context means a lot when we talk about tenses. Jadi tenses itulah yang membedakan kapan kita menggunakan sebuah kalimat dengan benar.
Jadi kalau if I'm not mistaken, to understand more about these tenses, the more we read, the more we understand. I think so.
Yeah, indeed, sir. So the more we read, the more we speak. The more we speak with the correct grammar, the better we are using it.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right, Bapak Ibu. So let's talk about the characteristics. I have some characteristics of the future perfect continuous. The first one is to use the verb ing. Now, verb ing, we use the verb one, Bapak Ibu. So we need to use the verb one. So we do not use the verb two or verb three plus ing. We cannot use studied ing, but we use studying. In this example, I use by the end of this June, he will have been studying in Perth. So I use studying here. That is the first characteristic. And for the second characteristic is by using have been plus verb ing. Like in the context, by the end of March, he will have been fasting for 20 days. Kita udah berakhir ya. So we can use this context karena sekarang sudah April, tapi karena kalimatnya mau dibikin he will have been fasting, jadi anggaplah sekarang kita mundur ya Bapak Ibu, pretend that it's still not the end of the March yet. Soalnya anggap sekarang tanggal 2 Maret contohnya. So by the end of the March, he will have been fasting for 20 days. Jadi dari awal puasa sampai akhir Maret, kita sudah akan telah sedang puasa for 20 days. Or by using the time signals. Now, for the time signals, it's actually almost the same with the time signals in the future perfect. So you can use like by here, by this year, by this month, or by this week, or you can use next year, next month, next week, or 4 plus an hour for 5 years, or by then, since morning, and since the time, the year, or you can use by tomorrow. In this example, I use the context by next month. So we will have been living in this house for 10 years, so two contexts, for 10 years by next month. Jadi bulan depan saya telah tinggal di sini selama 10 tahun. Okay. Tapi kalau misalnya saya telah selesai nih Bapak, misalnya sudah selesai next month itu adalah hari bulan terakhir saya akan tinggal di sini. Selesai dia, berarti kita pakainya future perfect. Tapi kalau tidak selesai kita pakai future perfect continuous. Nah, the sentence form, the formula, the pattern is just like this. So we use the will plus have plus been plus being. I will have been eating vegetables for 3 months. Or I will not, or I won't have been eating vegetables for 3 months. And I will have been eating vegetables for 3 months. Will you have been eating vegetables for 3 months? So that is the interrogative. Okay. Let's see whether you can change the sentences. By 10 o'clock, teachers will have been meeting for an hour. By 10 o'clock, teachers will have been meeting for an hour. It means that dari jam 9 sampai jam 10, teachersnya sudah akan meeting selama 1 jam. Dan mungkin masih continue sampai nggak tahu kapan. Jadi masih berlanjut. Can you change it into negative form? Di mana kita taruh not-nya, Bapak Ibu? Mr. Abra?
After have,
Yes, sir.
by 10 o'clock, teachers will have not been meeting for an hour. Am I right?
We use
Will not.
not after will, sir.
Will
Bukan setelah have, not after have. Will not have been. Okay. Can you try, sir?
By 10 o'clock, teacher will not have been meeting for an hour.
Great. How about the interrogative, sir? Will dulu.
Will teachers have been meeting for an hour by 10 o'clock?
Great. Thank you, sir. How about number 2?
Me?
Okay, sir.
No. Yeah.
I have the negative. Can you change into positive? Affirmative sentence.
For an hour. For an hour.
For an hour.
And
At 4:30.
30, Adrian will have been playing soccer.
Oh, okay. Oh, you put an hour first.
Yeah.
Okay. Biasanya for an hour kita taruhnya di belakang, sir.
Belakang.
Kecuali kalau konteksnya pakai by the time.
Okay.
Adrian
will have been playing soccer for an hour at 16 plus 30.
Oh, 4:30. Okay. How about the interrogative, sir?
Will Adrian have been playing soccer for an hour at 4:30?
Yes. Great. Thank you, sir. You want to try number 3, too? let the other participant.
Yeah.
Okay, sir, you want to try again?
No.
Store
No.
selling.
All right,
Bookstore.
sir. Okay. Who's speaking? I'm sorry. Siapa itu ya Ibu ya? Who's speaking? Ini Ibu?
The bookstore.
Oh, I can't see.
Selling.
Ibu Annalisa?
Okay.
Is it you?
Okay.
All right, Ibu.
Yes. The bookstore will have been selling English dictionaries next week. The bookstore will not have been selling English
That's it.
dictionaries next week. Okay. Will the bookstore have been selling
Yes.
been selling English
Thank you.
dictionaries next week?
Okay.
Excuse me, Miss Dian. I think
Yes, sir,
it is
Miss
something
Nancy.
wrong. I felt
Yes,
something
sir.
missing in the last the word until next week. Am I wrong, Miss Dian?
Oh. Yeah, it
Until.
should be.
Should be
Until
right.
next week.
Okay. Jadi
Yes, sir.
will the
By
bookstore
next
have
week.
been
By
selling
next week.
English dictionary by next week? Yeah.
By next week. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for reminding me. I will
Yep.
correct it later.
Okay.
All right, sir. Let's see whether it is right or wrong, Bapak Ibu. Which one is the correct sentence? By the time project is finished, Carol and her colleagues will be working on it a full year. Or by the time the project is finished, Carol and her colleagues will have been working on it full year. For a full year. It should be full.
Second one is right.
The
The second sentence is correct.
Correct.
Carol and her colleagues will have been working on it for a full year. Should be 4. I also forget it. 4. Right. So we have, because we talk about continuous tense, so not all verb can be used with continuous. In this sentence, like see, seem, and know, we cannot change it into continuous, Bapak Ibu. So in the context like on Thursday, I will have been knowing you for a week. That is not appropriate. Jadi know pakai knowing itu tidak bisa, sedang tahu itu tidak bisa, sedang mengenal itu nggak bisa, Bapak Ibu. So we cannot use know and seem by using inform. Therefore, for that context, we need to use the future perfect only, not future perfect continuous. So in these two sentences, the correct one is on Thursday, I will have known you for a week. That is the correct one because we cannot use know for inform. And also the second sentence, by tomorrow morning, this all will have seemed like just a bad dream. So we can only use seemed plus ed. We cannot use will have been seeming because it's non-action verbs. So not all the verbs can be used with continuous form.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Oh, non-action ini contoh lain agak belum.
Yang paling
Maksudnya gimana
taste.
non-action?
Taste. Non-action itu yang dia verb, is a verb, tapi tidak bisa kita gunakan sedang terjadinya. Jadi dia non-action. Kalau misalnya sit kan kelihatan ya Pak, sedang duduk gitu. Ada konteksnya, sitting. Tapi kalau know, sedang tahu tidak bisa. Seem, sedang kelihatan tidak bisa.
Another words, another non-action.
Taste.
Taste.
Mencoba, taste. Ya, biasanya itu yang berhubungan dengan panca indera, sir.
Oh.
Nah, taste itu tidak bisa. Hearing yang nggak bisa, listening kita bisa pakai, tapi hearing-nya nggak bisa biasanya.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Okay, which one is right or wrong, sir? Or ma'am? On Monday, I will have been knowing you for a month. On Monday, I will have known you for a month.
The second one.
The second one, because it's non-action verb. Yes, we cannot use I will have been knowing you because it's non-action verb. So the correct one is the blue one. How about the adverbs? Tadi adverbsnya baru already. So when you refer to adverbs like always, only, never, ever, still, or just, biasanya taruhnya setelah will. In this example, I will only have been waiting for 5 minutes when the bus comes. I will only have been. So we can put only after will. We cannot say I only will, or I will have only been waiting. So we can put only, or always, or never, or ever, or still, or just after I will. If the context is interrogative, we put the only after the subject. So will I only have been waiting for 5 minutes when the bus comes? So we put it after subject. Nggak mungkin di depan. Nggak mungkin only will I, or will only I, will I only. So after the subject. Only itu dipakai kalau misalnya di kalimat interrogative. For the interrogative sentence, we put after the subject. And if the sentence is affirmative, we put it after will. For the adverbs. Bapak Ibu. Now I have fill in the blanks. I have 5 questions, Bapak Ibu. Can you fill in the blanks with the correct form of the future perfect continuous or future perfect progressive? Okay, let's see the chat. Oh, I will have been reading. Ibu Mary, you missed the will, Ibu Mary. I'm sorry. Ibu Fatmi, yes. Mr. Abra, can you answer number 1? Live.
By 10 o'clock, I will have reading the book for 3 hours.
Okay, you forget the bin, sir.
I will have been reading the book for 3 hours.
Yes, I will have been reading the book for 3 hours. Thank you, sir. How about number 2, Bapak Ibu? Let me check. I will have been reading. Yes, correct, Bapak Ibu. In meeting chat. Now let's come to number 2. Okay. Is it Ibu or Bapak Hanif? Unmute yourself, sir. Atau Miss? I'm not sure. Oh, still connected to the audio. Okay. Bill will have been writing. Okay. Ibu help Lisa.
Okay, number 2. Bill will have been writing letters for a few hours by the time his wife returns.
Yes, Bill will have been writing letters for a few hours by the time his wife returns. Thank you, Ibu. Will have been writing, yes. All the participants in the meeting chat, correct answer. Let's say number 3, Bapak Ibu. Let's move. By the night of the play, the cast.
Can I?
Yes. Is it Miss Nina?
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, I'm having a sore throat. That's why.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
It's a bit painful to talk.
Yeah. It's still fasting too. You cannot drink
Yeah.
something.
I can't eat the medicine or anything.
Yeah. Hope the ointment work.
Hmm.
Have you used the ointment?
Yeah.
Okay, Christina.
Okay. By the time of the play, the cast will have been rehearsing for a month.
Yes. Thank you, Miss. The cast will have been rehearsing for a month. Yes, let's see the meeting chat. Yes, the cast will have been rehearsing. Oh, it's crowded. Okay, never mind. Okay. Let's say number 4, Bapak Ibu. Let's move to number 4. I will have been sleeping. Don't come to my house. Which one is sleeping? Oh, still number 4. Oh, Miss Nova has already moved to number 5. Don't come to my house tomorrow. Mr. Teddy, wanna try?
Okay. Don't come to my house tomorrow. I will have been travel with my wife to Europe.
I will have been traveled, sir. Is that your sentence?
I will have been traveling with my wife to Europe.
You can use my husband, yeah. It will be awkward. All right, sir. I will have been
traveling to Europe.
To Europe with my wife.
Okay.
Jadi besok I cannot go to your house because I will have been traveling with my husband to Europe. Okay. Oh, my internet is not stable. Let's say number 5, Bapak Ibu. I, blah, 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 sleep for 2 hours. Sleeping. Okay. Zina?
I will have been sleeping for 2 hours by the time she gets home.
Yes. Correct. Yes. I will have been sleeping for 2 hours by the time she gets home. So it means that saya sudah tidur, for example, jam 6 dan dia pulang jam 8, dari jam 6 sampai jam 8 saya sedang tidur dan mungkin masih berlanjut. So to compare, Bapak Ibu, the left one is the future perfect. You can see it there. And then the right side is the future perfect progressive. So if you want to compare the form, you can see the form is the future perfect. We use the will, have, plus past participle. And the future perfect progressive, we use the have been and the verb being. And the action too is by using simple present, just the same. The time markers is just the same too, by the time, or you can use by or for duration. And then for the use, you can see it here. The use, the first one is the first future action will finish before the second future. And then meanwhile, the perfect progressive, we use the continuous one. And then this is the example. All right, look playbook. You can check it. Okay, now let's try to compare. Bapak Ibu. Let's try to compare the future perfect and future perfect continuous in one sentence. Kira kita pakai yang mana? Which one do we use, Bapak Ibu? Future perfect or future perfect continuous for this context?
Continuous, I guess.
Continuous?
Yeah.
Why
will
so?
have been changing because there's a statement here, if he keeps things up, so he probably keep doing this.
Okay. Let's find out the other answer for the other participant, Christina. How about the other participants? Do you have the same answer with Miss Nina, Bapak Ibu? Or maybe you have another opinion, or maybe you have another explanation? Yeah, the same answer, but the other explanation maybe. Okay, some say B, some say A. Miss Nova say B, Miss Mida say A. Continuous. Miss Dila say continuous. Miss Diana says A. Yes, he keeps this up. Okay. Well, Miss Nova, you have the same answer with Miss Nina. Is that what you mean?
I think, Miss Dian,
Yes, Mr. Teddy.
I think the answer is will be B.
E.
Yeah. Why? Because if the word the sentence, if he keeps this up, nah, if he keeps this up, artinya kan jika dia terus seperti ini, berarti masih berlanjut kan? So he will have been changing jobs at least 4 or 5 times by the end of the year. I think so.
Tapi by the end of the year, kira-kira selesai nggak, Pak? By the end of the year, 4 or 5 times-nya.
Ya, tapi kan kejadiannya masih berlangsung. Masih nukar-nukar job gitu kan, sudah 4 atau 5 kali. Sekarang
Sampai
masih
akhir
juga
tahun.
sampai akhir tahun nanti.
Sampai akhir tahun. Kira-kira masih
Ya.
lanjut sampai berikutnya.
I think so.
Tapi at least 4 or 5 times. Sudah ada limitnya, 4 sampai 5 tahun. Ada durasinya nggak, Bapak?
Oh.
Kayak for an hour. Kan sebelumnya contohnya for an hour. There is a limit. What do you think? Sampai akhir tahun, by the end of the year.
Ada limit waktunya ya, Mas Dian ya.
Can we use changing? Yes. Can we use changing?
No. You have changed. You have changed.
You have changed. So in this context, the more appropriate answer is A, Bapak Ibu. By the end of the year, he will have changed. Karena sampai akhir tahun itu sudah 4 sampai 5 kali. Yes. Let's see the next one.
A. I guess number 2 is A.
Okay, Ms. Nina, can you share your opinion about it, Miss?
So, around 9 o'clock then, she will have completed the story essay. So after that, they can go to see the movie.
Yes. So that we have the first action and then the second action. So if we use, we'll have completed my history essay. Next, number 3.
Have been driving?
Have been driving?
Yeah, because it probably continues for the next hours to drive.
So the
By the
context
time-
is, by the time we reach the next service station, sorry, I didn't forget the comma. The next service station, comma.
We will have been driving for over 4 hours. And they
Probably.
probably move to another hours to reach the destination.
Yes, ma'am. So by the time we reach the next service station, Kuma, we will have been driving for over 4 hours. That's number 5 and number 4. Sorry.
I've been working all day. Because I will have work all day.
Have worked all day.
Yeah.
I will have been working.
No, because it stopped. He need to rest.
Okay.
Yeah. No one want to work all day. And I hate to say that have been working because I need the work must be stopped.
Because I need to stop.
When I arrive home.
Okay. So you cannot bring your job home.
No. No way. It's enough when I was single that I can work almost 24/7. But when I become a mom and having a kid, no way. When I arrive home, no more working.
It's a house. There is a housework day also waiting at home.
Plenty of domestic work should I do after that. And I don't want to see any computer, any laptop, and whatsoever. Especially no WhatsApp from office.
Are you muted?
I'm muted all. No, unless it's only joke from my friends in the WhatsApp group of work of office. But if it's about work, oh my God.
Just skip it.
Just skip it.
Just skip it. Right. All right, Bapak Ibu. So Miss Nina say A. The other Bapak Ibu, what is your answer? Also A. Mr. Teddy also A.
Yes, A.
The same reason with Miss Nina.
Everyone gonna be agree with me because everyone's in my shoes. All people here in my shoes. Ya kan Pak Teddy? Kalau pulang nggak mau kerja lagi kita kan enak aja.
Mau kerja, mau juga kerja kalau ada ininya bonusnya kan?
Boleh.
The bonus salary.
Ya dong.
Ya, lembur ya Miss Nina ya.
Lembur.
Pak Teddy. Lembur.
Ada poinnya, nggak apa-apa.
All right. Let's see the other participants. Okay. Didn't show up. So your answer is, I don't want to go out tomorrow night because I will have worked all day. Kenapa checkboxnya kadang-kadang muncul, kadang-kadang tidak. Okay. Or, yep, I will have worked. It should be I will have worked. Okay, and then I get the wrong number. It should be number 5, Bapak Ibu.
I guess it's B. I will have been going to sleep by the time we come back from work, so don't make a noise. Because probably I will still sleeping until no matter how long.
Okay. And we don't know the start point where I get to sleep.
And I don't know when I want to wake up.
Yeah, but I'm gonna wake up when you come home.
Yeah.
Okay.
And please don't make a noise.
Yeah. How about the other Bapak Ibu? B. Almost all Bapak Ibu says B. Okay. 3 participants. How about the other Bapak Ibu? We have Mida says A. How about Mr. Teddy? What is your answer, sir?
Will have gone. I will have gone to sleep
Why
by
so?
the time from work, so don't make a noise.
Why so, sir? You have different answer?
No, because the condition is by the time you come back from work, I will have gone to sleep. So don't make a noise. Okay.
Mr. Teddy?
Yeah, Miss Nia.
Still thinking?
Yeah, the answer is A. Will have gone to sleep.
Yeah, why so?
Because by the time you come back, I will have gone by the time you come back from work.
But is it in progress? I mean, I will sleep from, for example, you come back home at 8 and I will start sleeping around 7, for example. Will I still continue sleeping dari jam 7 sampai jam 8 itu kira-kira tidur nggak Teddy? Am I sleeping? Will you sleep?
Still sleeping.
Still sleeping. So from
Yeah.
7 until 8, for example, I will sleep. I will be sleeping. So in that context, I will have been sleeping when you come back from work.
Come back from work.
Ya, jadi masih bisa jadi when you go home, when you come back home, I will still sleeping. I will still be sleeping. I will still be sleeping. So, konteksnya mungkin masih akan tidur dan mungkin masih akan berlanjut tidur.
Yep. Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes. So yeah, in this context, Bapak Ibu, I will say that the answer is I will have been going to sleep. Karena pakai go. Atau kalau misal langsung we can say I will have been sleeping. Tapi karena di sini konteksnya kita pakai go, jadi kita have been going to sleep. Okay, I think that's the end of my presentation. Let's give it back to the moderator. Ibu Desi.
Ya, Miss Dian. Bagaimana teman-teman yang lain? Ada yang mau masih ditanyakan ke Miss Dian? Silakan. Izin Miss, kita simpulkan boleh? Tolong dikoreksi ya Miss ya. Ini saya coba pakai bahasa Indonesia dulu supaya pemahamannya sama. Kalau untuk yang future continuous tense itu bisa nggak kalau kita kata kuncinya atau clue-nya itu ada durasi gitu Miss? Not time, tapi duration. Boleh seperti itu kita
Future
menyimpulkannya?
continuous.
Ya, future continuous tense?
Yes, ada durasi, ada duration.
Oke, baik. Berarti benar ya, kalau bukan waktu ya, tapi durasi gitu ya, Miss ya?
There is a duration. Tapi waktunya tetap in the future.
Oke, baik. Waktunya tetap in the future. Kemudian kalau untuk yang future perfect, future perfect itu kalau saya menyimpulkan ini kesimpulannya pasti ada verb 3-nya dan itu merupakan bentuk yang memprediksi yang sudah terjadi, begitu?
Ya, sudah selesai di masa depan.
Sudah selesai di masa
Jadi
depan.
kalau sudah selesai di masa depan, berarti kita pakai future perfect. Tapi kalau misalnya future continuous, masih sedang terjadi dan mungkin masih berlanjut. We still use future perfect continuous, tapi future perfect continuous masih pakai verb 3. Karena masih ada perfectnya. Yes.
Oke, baik. Terima kasih Miss Dian atas ilmu
You're
yang
welcome, Miss
diberikan.
Desi.
Mengulang-ulang kembali ini masa lalu yang, yang
Iya.
sudah terjadi, memorinya dipanggil lagi gitu.
Iya,
Oke,
karena
teman-teman.
TOEFL ini structure-nya sangat luas, Miss Desi. Jadi ketika kita talk about structure, kita bicarakan mengenai tenses, yang mana tensesnya juga 16, dan kita
16
tidak
tenses.
semua belajar pas SMA, kan, Miss Desi?
Iya, benar-benar.
Nggak semua belajar pas SMA. Apalagi pas kuliah mungkin tidak sampai ke sini, karena memang tenses jenis ini jarang digunakan dalam kehidupan sehari-hari. Apalagi seperti tadi, misalnya tadi bilang, tidak semua ada tensesnya padanannya dalam bahasa Indonesia. Sehingga kita tidak terbiasa dengan jenis yang tenses seperti ini, gitu.
Betul, betul. Karena kalau di tema kan progresif gitu. Kalau saya familiarnya continuous gitu.
Continuous, yes.
Iya.
Iya, kalau saya juga sebenarnya timnya continuous, tapi kebanyakan juga memahaminya pakai progresif. Tapi it's just in different terms, the meaning is just the same.
Oke, sip. Thank you very much, Miss Dian.
Most welcome, Miss Desi.
Oke, untuk peserta, untuk Bestie Lovers, silakan mengisi link absen. Untuk sertifikatnya akan baru diberikan esok karena ada kendala teknis di sini. Silakan diisi dulu presensi, kemudian pre-test dan post-testnya Bapak Ibu. Akses untuk sertifikat bisa didapatkan 2 hari dari sekarang, begitu ya, karena ada kendala teknis di emailnya kami. Terima kasih atas perhatiannya. Thank you very much. Sampai ketemu minggu depan, dan sebelum kita akhiri, boleh kita ngambil dokumentasi. Izin Bapak Ibu kami capture dari sini. Boleh kameranya di-on kan? Silakan. Sudah, admin? Oke, satu kali lagi. Sebentar. Oke, boleh pakai gaya Bestie? Bapak Ibu, pakai gaya Bestie boleh? Pak Teddy, jangan jempol Pak Teddy. Gitu Pak Teddy. Jangan jempol. Pakai gaya Bestie ya. Oke. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oke, terima kasih banyak. Thank you very much. Sampai ketemu setelah Lebaran. Happy Idul Fitri. Mohon maaf lahir dan batin dari kami BPSDM Provinsi Sumatera Barat, khususnya bagian penyelenggara BESTIE. Terima kasih. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Eid Mubarak.
Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what was. Take hold of your iman, don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah. Allahu Ghafoor, Allahu Rahim, Allahu Yuhibbul Muhsinin. هو خالقنا ورازقنا وهو على كل شيء قدير. Allah is Ghafoor, Allah is Rahim, Allah is the one who loves the Muhsinin. He is our creator, He is our sustainer, and He is the one who has power over all. Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what was. Take hold of your iman, don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah. Allahu Ghafoor, Allahu Rahim, Allahu Yuhibbul Muhsinin. المحسنين هو خالقنا ورازقنا وهو على كل شيء قدير. Allah is Ghafoor, Allah is Rahim, Allah is the one who loves the Muhsinin. He is our creator, He is our sustainer, and He is the one who has power over all. Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what was. Take hold of your iman, don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah. Allahu Ghafoor, Allahu Rahim, Allahu yuhibbul muhsinin. هو خالقنا ورازقنا وهو على كل شيء قدير. Allah is Ghafoor, Allah is Rahim, Allah is the one who loves the Muhsinin. He is our creator, He is our sustainer, and He is the one who has power over all. Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what was. Take hold of your iman, don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah. Allahu Ghafoor, Allahu Rahim, Allahu yuhibbul muhsinin. هو خالقنا ورازقنا وهو على كل شيء قدير. Allah is Ghafoor, Allah is Rahim, Allah is the one who loves the Muhsinin. He is our creator, He is our sustainer, and He is the one who has power over all. Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what was. Take hold of your iman, don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah. Allahu Ghafoor, Allahu Rahim, Allahu Yuhibbul Muhsinin. هو خالقنا ورازقنا وهو على كل شيء قدير. Allah is Ghafoor, Allah is Rahim, Allah is the one who loves the Muhsinin. He is our creator, He is our sustainer, and He is the one who has power over all. Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what was. Take hold of your iman, don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah. Allahu Ghafoor, Allahu Rahim, Allahu Yuhibbul Muhsinin. هو خالقنا ورازقنا وهو على كل شيء قدير. Allah is Ghafoor, Allah is Rahim, Allah is the one who loves the Muhsinin. He is our creator, He is our sustainer, and He is the one who has power over all. Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what was. Take hold of your iman, don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah. Allahu Ghafoor, Allahu Rahim, Allahu Yuhibbul Muhsinin. هو خالقنا ورازقنا وهو على كل شيء قدير. Allah is Ghafoor, Allah is Rahim, Allah is the one who loves the Muhsinin. He is our creator, He is our sustainer, and He is the one who has power over all. Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what was. Take hold of your iman, don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah. Allahu Ghafoor, Allahu Rahim, Allahu Yuhibbul Muhsinin. هو خالقنا ورازقنا وهو على كل شيء قدير. Allah is Ghafoor, Allah is Rahim, Allah is the one who loves the Muhsinin. He is our creator, He is our sustainer, and He is the one who has power over all.